Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is a finance, career, your money reading for Pisces. How are you guys? Hope you're all well. Pisces, finance, career, money, anything that revolves around that. Pisces, clarity for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about their finance, career, your money? Pisces, clarity please. Wants to come out. 10 of Wands. Yeah, some of you are, you're pulling your weight here. This looks good. Look at things from a different angle. Some of you may have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of work. I feel like you're pulling your weight. Something here that's, this is, finance reading, burdens, responsibilities to do with money. Something's about to come to an end. We have the Hangman. Look at things from a different angle. Okay. Anybody who comes towards you, okay, anything to do with your money right now, look at it from a different angle and a different perspective, because I feel as though you have a lot of responsibilities, but it's also taking a lot of financial weight off your back. You may have a lot of financial burdens, but it's about to come to an end. Two of Swords. Yeah, there's something here you're not seeing, right? So very nice. I feel as though, yeah, take off the blindfold here and look at things differently. You may have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of work, but this is doing the right thing for yourself as well, okay? So I feel as though the financial burdens could be ending. You may not feel that way. You feel like you're working all the time. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders, but in other words, look at it in a more positive energy. So there we go, the High Priestess. Yeah, trust your intuition here, Pisces. Yeah, I feel as though there's something here. You have all the answers you already need. Okay, you may be kind of indecisive about something to do with a financial burden or your work responsibility, your workload. But if you kind of look at it differently with the Hangman, there's very strong energy in here. Look at it differently. Time for a little introspection. There's something you're not seeing. You have all the answers within yourself. So trust your intuition here. If somebody is coming towards you and they don't pull their weight or they don't share in the responsibilities, whatever that is. It could be a love situation involving this, but this is an energy of doing what you love. Look at something. Are you doing a job that you love? And it is a lot of responsibility, but the payout may be good. It's ending your burdens, your financial burdens. You're probably trying to think about how to do that, but it's about doing what you love. You have the answers. You already have the answers. It's about doing what you love more than the work, the weight, yeah, taking action here. There are some obstacles, I feel, yeah. 4 of Wands, financial stability, a house and a home. Some of you may have you may be doing things on your own. You're carrying all the weight. This definitely could be a relationship reading in here. But I'm going to focus on the money. It's up to you to decipher what is yours and what isn't yours. But this is about taking action. Okay, so you may have a situation with someone who doesn't pull their weight, and you may have some kind of argument to do with a house, a home, of money. I feel as though, Pisces, there's something you're not seeing. Okay, there's some indecision here. Okay, because of it. So take that time to do a little introspection. You have all the answers within you already. And this is to do with making the right choice. Okay, if you have somebody who doesn't build you up, they don't, if you have too many responsibilities, I feel as though, yeah, there's some kind of argument. It's telling you to take action. You may have somebody who's competing with you as well. Okay, could be somebody in the workplace. But it looks like it's in a relationship for some of you. If you have somebody who is working against you, not with you, you see, building you up, yeah, to do with the financial foundation. It looks like you have a lot of burdens. Maybe you have some debt to do with a house, a home. But I think whatever it is, you already know something here. Yeah, 5 of Chalices, don't have any regrets here. I feel as though this is about not having regrets. I feel as if you're afraid to carry the financial burden, maybe of buying a home. Maybe you're making a choice between 2 homes, or maybe a lot of people competing. Okay, you may feel like it's hopeless. You'll never get this home, because I can see an energy of somebody who wants a home. You know what you need to do. You have the answers. If you are thinking of buying a home and you have a choice between 2 places that you love, It could be a decision about picking something that you love that may give you more financial burden, or picking something a little bit less to help. But I do feel like you are going to have to fight for something here. Yeah, it's telling you to take action. There are some obstacles to overcome, but I feel like it's okay. I do see a strong financial foundation. This is a house, a home. It could be a family situation as well, or there could be a relationship involving this. Wow. Yeah, so you're not sure what to do. Some of you are emotionally drained. You have a lot of responsibilities. You're carrying all the weight, all the financial burden. You may be thinking it's time for a partner to help, but be careful of anybody that you choose. If you're dating somebody or something right now, if they're not propping you up and they're actually putting obstacles in your path because they're not sharing the responsibility, you may not be seeing exactly, right? This is that indecision, taking off the rose-colored glasses. Be very careful of any decisions you make, because if you are in a relationship and someone's not pulling their weight and you're left emotionally drained, carrying all the burdens, all the weight, all the responsibility. Yeah, you may have someone here who has some kind of regrets here, but I feel as if you decide to move in with somebody to help, or you let somebody move in with you and they don't pull their weight, you may regret it. So, but I feel like you're not sure what to do. And I do feel like you're emotionally drained. You're carrying all the weight, all the burden, the financial burden. So there's a decision here. You're unable to make some kind of a decision. Yeah, see, this is something you're not seeing here. This is about work. This is about perfecting your craft, working very hard. Some of you are working a lot. You're doing it all. If you are thinking of moving in with someone, you absolutely make sure they have a good, strong work ethic. I think you already know everything you need to know. I think it's possible you have somebody. I feel like you're trying to decide about moving in with somebody, or buying a house, carrying the weight. Maybe you feel like it's hopeless. You don't have enough money for it, because it's sort of like you're left emotionally drained, exhausted, tired. You just don't know what to do, regardless of your scenario. But this has to do with work, perfecting your craft. If something isn't going to work out, you're having a hard time making a choice. Look at it from a different angle and a different perspective. Go within a little time to introspect before you make a decision. Yeah, I kind of feel as though if you have somebody in your life, you may feel they're going to create challenges and obstacles. Okay, they won't do their fair share. You're a little worried about that. You don't want to have any regrets. Yeah, and I feel like it's just a decision about moving in with somebody, whether it'll work or not. If this person has a good work ethic, if they will carry your weight. There's things that you need to know still, I feel, before you can make a decision. That's the one major scenario here unfolding. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Yeah, see, a lot of responsibilities for the house and home. You're carrying all the weight. But I feel, and somebody here, I feel like you're thinking, okay, if the two of us come together, we build each other up, we work together, it'll lighten the load. But there's that little bit worry. There's an energy of focusing on the negative, okay, not focusing on the positive energy. So you're just leaving yourself emotionally drained. I think some of you are working really hard. Like you're really, you're paying the bills, you're doing all the housework, the shopping, the yard work, plus you're going to work all day. But there's this indecision here. Some of you are just working too much too, and you're thinking you're either thinking about buying a home, not sure you can do it. It'll be too much of a burden, too much responsibility. Some of you, it's about moving in with somebody. But if you have someone, like I said, in the middle, this is two people who build each other up, okay, not tear each other down kind of energy. This is two people working together, not putting obstacles in each other's paths. You want somebody who has a financial foundation. You want somebody who, has the same work ethic, somebody who will build with you. This is about building. Some of you have been just working a lot, I feel, too. And I do think, you are kind of keeping this to yourself. I feel like you're kind of holding this in, but I think you already know. I think you know everything you need to know about this person. If you're thinking of moving in with somebody, yeah. Tell me about the Hanged Man. Why is this here? Why is the Hanged Man here? Pisces, Hanged Man. Yeah, manifesting. Yeah, so you are manifesting something here. You have all the tools you need. Some of you too could be, you've got all the tools you need. You're capable of doing it on your own. You may not see it, that you're capable of working and taking care of a house and a home. It may seem like a lot of responsibility, but I do see you're focused on the negative, not the positive energy. So you may have somebody who's, this could be, you've got someone here. It could be a Gemini. I see a Virgo energy, definitely some strong Gemini. This is somebody who has the tools. You may be, thinking of fixing up a home, getting a fixer-upper. You're kind of, I feel as though you're thinking of this person like, well, they can fix things, they can do that, this could work. But you want to make sure, like, this person, do they work? Okay, do they have strong work ethic? Do they do things right? Is this someone who's going to build you up, or are they going to tear you down? Or are they going to pull their weight? Or are they going to be responsible? This is what I think is going through your mind right now. Tell me about, it could be somebody that you can flip this energy where somebody is looking at you this way. I definitely see a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. So I do see a seed being planted. You have all the information. You have everything you need to know. If you are thinking of buying a house or home, keep it to yourself for now. Okay. But I think somebody's going to make you an offer. Some of you are putting in an offer on a house or a home. Okay. But that's the seed. This is at the early stages of something. So you may have met somebody. Maybe they want to, move in together. Both of you share the weight, the responsibility, the burden of a house, a home, a family, a financial foundation. You want to make sure somebody's financially stable. Somebody here may own a house already. I don't know. I feel like there's something you need to see. You're just very indecisive, very much up in your head. Or it's this person thinking about you this way. This is about success. Moving forward, setting yourself free. Moving towards something successful. It's thinking of the positive. There you are. There's that wisdom. Be very wise, okay? I think you already know, or this person knows you are responsible, you're reliable, you're successful. This is about two people giving each other attention, paying attention to the responsibilities. See, there's some kind of obstacles, challenges. This is about fighting for what you want, though, but you don't want somebody that gets in. I feel like there's somebody in your path. Like, you're not sure if this is going to work. You're not sure that they have good work ethic. You're not sure. Maybe they don't even work right now, but maybe you're thinking, well, they can fix things and take care of the house and a home and, carry some weight until they find work. But I would be a little bit concerned from your end of the perspective. If you're looking at this person, you're trying to manifest something here. Like, I think you have all the tools you need. I think you have the information you need within yourself. You already know. Okay, so maybe you're thinking of taking action here. Some of you, I think, are thinking about moving in with somebody. Or maybe you're just thinking it's time to, find a partner, find somebody who builds you up, find somebody who, this is, somebody who takes action-oriented, somebody who fights for what they want. But there could be competition. It's possible. This could be to do with a job or work. There could be competition. There may be some kind of arguments. You could be doing this. This could be inner conflict as well, where you're in your head and you've got this little battle going on in your head about doing what you love too. It could be a choice between two homes. There may be people competing for it. You're starting to feel like it's hopeless. You're emotional. I feel like you're emotionally drained. You just don't know what to do. This is interesting. Yeah, see, there you are. A single person. You actually have everything you need. Somebody has everything but love, though. And I got to tell you, there is definitely some relationship energy here. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Why is this here? Five of Wands. That was too many. Five of Wands. There we go. Thank you. Yeah. So you want to make sure this isn't somebody who's immature. They're focused on themselves. They want to keep everything to themselves. So I feel like you've got someone here who may not be ready. You're not sure this person's ready, or maybe you feel like you're not ready. This is about focusing on self, keeping things to yourself. So you might be a little worried if you get in a relationship with somebody. Now, they're not going to pull their weight. Okay. This is somebody who they're either not ready, or this isn't positive. Somebody, it's about being a little more enthusiastic as well, because I feel there's this negative thinking, focusing on the negative. Like, if you are thinking of moving in with someone, it probably could work. But it's up to you to decide. You already know. I think you already know everything you need to know. So, yeah, it could be that you just have somebody who isn't quite ready, or you're not sure. Little Aries, Leo, Sag energy, a little bit of Sag energy there. Somebody who's focused on self, some inner conflict. Somebody who's keeping things to themselves. They're not pulling their weight. So you're paying all the bills and they're saving money. That kind of energy is what I'm seeing. There's some things that you've got to think about here, Pisces. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Or pardon me, Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here for this foundation? Yeah, so there's someone here, yeah. You've got someone who's up in their head. I think this is this person thinking about you. They're up in their head. There's something they may not be telling you. Or there's something here about their financial foundation. There's a need for clarity. It could be you needing clarity, not wanting to repeat mistakes of the past. Maybe you were in a relationship before with someone who didn't pull their weight. You had all the responsibilities. You worked, you did all the housework, you did everything, right? And there may have been a lot of arguments and things. It's like, I feel as like you got this inner conflict. But I do think you're starting to look positive. But this is that energy of having the truth, getting that clarity before you jump into a situation, not wanting to repeat mistakes of the past. You're very much trapped in your head. You could be overthinking this because I feel like you already know this person. They may be very focused on self. Like they may, like I saying, it's somebody who, it's like, they act single when it comes to the money. Okay, they want somebody to come in and pull the weight, lift the burdens off their shoulder, but they keep all their money to themselves. They act single when they're in a relationship. You may have been in a situation like that. So I would be a little bit cautious, definitely. I do feel as though you're not really sure what to do here. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Why is this here? Five of Cups for Pisces. Five of Cups. Here we go. Yeah, so you're not trusting the situation. You're focused on the negative, and there is some trust issues. You're a little worried this person may manipulate, or you're a little, I feel like it's just trust issues, focusing on the negative. You may be not trusting your own decision-making process because you're thinking too much. You're trapped in your head, and you're not trapped. Take the things that you've learned from the past, the things that resonate, leave the rest behind, all right? So in other words, it's time to kind of let go. And to think more positive. But I see that energy. Yeah, you may somebody offers you to move in with them. You may reject this person possibly, or maybe they want to move in with you, vice versa. I feel, something to do with a contract negotiation. It could be a prenup. Okay. This could be somebody who wants you to sign a prenup, but they really want to keep everything, their money to themselves, but they want you to come in and do all the work. They want you to pay all the bills, fix their house, take care of their house, look after things and work, but they really aren't investing in a real relationship. So there's something to do with that. So this is you're not so sure about this commitment, this contract negotiation. It could be a prenup. There's something here you're not trusting. Okay. This could be you, or it could be this person, but I do see you telling you, look at the details of this negotiation, this contract, this investment, the way this person conducts themselves. You may be thinking of something in the past, somebody you were in a commitment or marriage with that you couldn't trust, okay? Because I do feel like there's this focus on the negative, having some kind of regrets. You don't want to regret this. So look carefully at a negotiation, a contract, okay, any kind of a commitment, about how I feel like this getting trapped in a past energy, getting caught in something you can't get out of. Where you're in a relationship, maybe even a marriage, but you have a prenup and you're doing all the work, paying the bills, taking care of the house, and this person's keeping everything to themselves. They're focused on self. It's me, me, me. Okay, so be careful what you sign. You may regret it. Okay, but it could be this person too, having some kind of regrets. Like they may be worried about marriage. Maybe they've worked very hard for what they have and they're afraid of losing everything if there's conflict, all right? There's issues. This is about moving forward successfully, trying to plan for success. I do feel you or this person is starting to feel a little more enthusiastic, but there's a need for more clarity. There's a need to know more. Okay, there's somebody who's holding back. Whatever this is, you be careful about getting into signing a prenup with somebody who's really all about just getting you to, pay half the bills and work your butt off, and you get nothing in the end. Should they decide to divorce you, you walk away with nothing after fixing their house. Be careful what you're manifesting here. Make sure you're not being manipulated. I just feel like you need to be a little careful. Some of you, I feel this could work out well, but I do think don't sign anything until you're 100% clear about what you're signing. If you are signing a prenup, take it to a lawyer, all right? Take it to someone. Make sure you've learned everything you need to know. This is about learning lessons from your past, not getting caught in a situation. But like I say, it could be this person who wants to commit, but they're afraid because they've worked hard for what they have. They may have lost money. They may have been manipulated by someone in the past. So, there is definitely some need for some truth and clarity. Somebody's holding back. They're not telling the whole truth, or they don't know everything they need, or you don't know everything you need to know. So if you are signing a contract, be careful. Look at the details very closely. Take off the rose-colored glasses. You may love this person, okay? You may feel that this is, somebody who will build you up, but I don't know. They could be someone who tears you down in the end if things don't work out. And that's what it's telling you, to take off the rose-colored glasses before you make a decision. Make sure you see about this person's work ethic, how much work you're going to have to do. Are they going to share the weight and the responsibility? Are they going to dump it all on you, but then keep all their earnings, everything they earn, to themselves? Okay, because you may have everything you need. You may not really. Honestly, I got to tell you, for most of you, I feel like you're going to be a little worried. You don't want to sign something you're going to regret. Yeah, so you may end a situation, but there is some kind of transformation. So, this is about the truth and the clarity. Somebody's being very strategic here. So you may, before you transform or you change your mind, make sure you talk to a lawyer, a legal advisor, okay? Somebody, because there's some things you need to know and need to learn. You need that clarity. There's somebody who's very strategic here. So, I would be a little cautious. Yeah, because I see you working really hard, perfecting your craft, a little bit of a perfectionist. I see you having everything you really need to probably even buy your own home, to do your own thing, because it's almost like I see, well, let's move in together and work together. But I feel like you got someone who's more focused on themselves than they are that couple energy. They may have a lot of financial burdens and be, wanting somebody to come in and take care of things. You're going to work and take care of the house, the yard, pay bills. So this is a lot of responsibility. You have to ask yourself, do I really want this? Are they somebody who's going to share in these responsibilities, or are they all about their own success? So plan for success by looking at any prenups or legal agreements with anyone regarding anything to do with work, money, a house, and a home. Yeah, speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak up. Make sure there's clear, honest, open communication. Don't be afraid to tell this person, no. Ask all the questions you need. Gain that clarity and insight before you move in with somebody. There you go. Okay, so this is definitely pertaining to people who may be moving in with someone or thinking about it. It could be someone thinking about you, and they may not have even told you yet. It's still just kind of in their head. So, wow, Pisces, yeah. So I actually see this, you've got somebody here who's definitely focused on their money. I can see a Virgo energy. I see an Aquarius. This is about purging and releasing here. Something to do with a fresh new start, looking at things from a fresh approach, a different angle. This person may have negative energy, maybe, maybe they were in a bad relationship and they need to just stop thinking about this past relationship, looking at things from a fresh approach. This is somebody who's focused on their money. This is somebody who's possibly focused on self. So make sure this person values you, okay? Make sure they see your worth and your value. I do feel like you should probably make sure this person's invested in you in the right reasons, okay? Maybe not tell them everything that you have, how much money you have. If you have a lot of money, be a little bit careful. Okay, because somebody could be focused on you for money. But I feel like someone's a little emotionally detached here. They're more about the money. Make sure they value you. They see your worth, because it's quite possible you have to make a decision. This is where two people come together, okay, to build each other up, to reach for the stars. It's your hopes and dreams. You may be hoping and dreaming, that this person's going to, you're going to have this fresh new start, right? Taking a fresh approach, seeing things different. They may be, because they're looking right at this cup, this person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn are just somebody who's all about the money, me, focused on self. Somebody may be acting a little immature. There may be disagreements. They may have children too, so be careful if you're moving in with children, because if you move in with somebody with children and I can see here, there's something here. Be careful you're not being manipulated, because what could happen is if this falls apart, you're paying child support for this child. If you marry somebody with children, in some places I know that happens, so be careful. Look at things from a different angle and perspective before you invest in somebody. Make sure you have a solid agreement. Take it to a lawyer, an advisor. Make sure you know the whole truth. Don't be afraid to ask all the questions before you make a move, before you move in with somebody, because I feel like it could be positive. It's more than likely just all the little things, crossing those T's, dotting the I's before you do it. You want to make sure this person values you for who you are, that that you're their hopes and dreams. Make sure that they have respect, okay? It needs to be mutual, because if you do move in with someone who has children and it falls apart, you got to be very careful. You need to look out for yourself too, because definitely they are looking out for themselves. If you have children, you want to make sure you're looking out for your children and your children's future, involving in this. If you're moving in together and you both have children, right? There's implications, but you want to make sure it's fair and it's balanced. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles. Or 8 of Pentacles, pardon me. I keep doing that. 8 of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, going off on a new path. Teamwork, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. Two people who build each other up financially, building something together. Maybe you're with somebody and you're seeing them and you're talking about buying a house, building a house. Okay, there's definitely manifestation going here. You could be mirroring each other too, where you're both kind of thinking the same things. Wow, Pisces. Yeah, I see some Aquarius. I see some earth energy, but make sure this person values you. Yeah, make sure you're not the one holding all the weight, carrying all the burdens and the responsibility, and they're not going to share. Maybe they're worried about that with you, that you don't have a lot of money. Maybe they don't know. You've kind of kept it to yourself. You've not told them your financial situation. So I think there's an energy of this lack of reciprocity, and like somebody not doing their fair share, paying their fair share of the bills, and you ending. And maybe they're worried about that, having to, if you have a child, maybe they're worried they're going to end up paying child support if things don't work out. They're going to carry all this weight, this burden. So I feel like you're mirroring each other. You're both kind of thinking of the same thing. It doesn't mean it's not going to work out. It's just telling you to, if there's a prenup or, you get married, and make sure you have some kind of agreement. Protect yourself. Make sure you look out for yourself as well. And, you speak your truth to this person before you move in, is what it says. Before you even make a move, get that clarity, 100% clarity. So, wow, this is definitely going to pertain to a few people. Yeah, see, there's that passionate new beginning. Make sure this person's focused on you for the right reasons. Make sure they are mature. They're ready for a relationship if you're younger. Okay, they might be a little younger than you. Watch that energy. I do see this path. They do find you very attractive. They see you as someone who takes care of your house and your home, and they like that, definitely. They value you that way, and I do think they're thinking of this fresh new start, right? Looking at things from a different perspective, seeing you differently possibly. So if they have trust issues from a past relationship, they may communicate this with you, but don't be afraid to ask questions. Yeah, there's a need to release and heal negative energy, negative thoughts. Maybe take some time to sleep on any decision. Clear out that, that poor me, that woe is me. I was in a bad relationship. It's going to happen again, But yeah, I do see a prenup, definitely, or at least some kind of contract negotiation. So you just don't want to have any regrets. I actually feel like this person too, they don't want to, offer up a prenup and then regret it because you're like, fine, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not moving in with you because this is unfair. It's not balanced. You're looking for teamwork, cooperation, compromise, somebody who works like you, same kind of work ethic. You see, there's something you're not seeing or they're not seeing, or you're both in that indecisive. It doesn't have to be so dramatic as it sounds. Yeah, this is about focusing, right? Make sure they're focused on you. All right, because I feel as though this could be you, it could be them. I'll just read it as yourself and you can flip it. A little Aries, Leo, Sag. There's a little fire energy here, definitely. I see some Scorpio. Make sure this person's compatible. Make sure you're seeing. There's something to do with this wand, this passion, this creativity. You may be creating something that's in the early stages, or maybe you're not sure this person's focused on you. And make sure you are actually compatible. Be careful what you're manifesting a little bit here. It may be too soon to take things to another level with this person. But I do feel that it's possible. Somebody's thinking of making you an offer. They're planning something, planning to have success. And that's the thing, to have success, it takes two people to, come together and build each other up financially. It's about reciprocity, sharing the burdens, sharing it. I think this person's, I think they're starting to see the benefits of commitment or marriage. They may have had some negativity because of a past relationship. Don't overthink the situation where you just get up in your head and you're unable to make a decision. Make sure you just, it's time to speak. It's time for clear, open, and honest communication because you want the truth, nothing but the truth. Okay, you want to make sure this person isn't strategizing. They're all about themselves, where you go to sign a prenup and then all of a sudden at the last minute find out that it's really all about them. Their prosperity, their abundance. They get to keep everything while you could live with somebody for 30 years and have a prenup and find out, all of a sudden this person's letting you go. You're paying child support and they get to keep everything, because maybe there's got to be some kind of fairness. It's about two people sharing, working together, building each other up, not tearing each other down. And that's what I feel this situation is. So yeah, there's definitely somebody here who's planning, manifesting. They're making some kind of plans and they're looking at all the details. This is somebody kind of slow moving here, Pisces. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They're thinking about compatibility. Maybe you're not so focused on them. Maybe they're not sure if you're moving on or setting yourself free. I don't know what's happened here, but definitely money is a big issue for this person. So I do feel this is somebody who travels in your social circle or in your community. There's something to do with community. Maybe you heard some gossip about this person. Maybe they heard some gossip about you. I don't know. They could, there's something going on. It could be to do with friends and family, making sure that that's compatible, that you fit in each other's lives. If you're at a stage with somebody where you're thinking of moving in, building a house, buying a home, you could be at the level where you're just thinking of all this, right? Whether you should proceed on with this person or release them. If they are somebody who doesn't reciprocate, they don't share, they keep everything to themselves, maybe a little bit selfish, all about themselves, be very careful about that. Because that'll show you that this person's really about themselves. So, all right, I'm going to grab some outcome cards. I don't want to beat this up anymore, but I'm trying to dig out as much that I can see here. Yeah, make sure this person is willing to, if you want to have success, there it needs to be both people sharing it, the burden, the responsibility. I just honestly feel both of you have had an issue where you've had a partner, or one of you anyway, where someone didn't pull their weight. They didn't do their fair share of the family responsibilities, the house, the home, the finances. A little bit worried about that. Yeah, so I do see success. I see victory. I see some kind of truth, some kind of aha moment here as well. So this is about getting to the bottom of the situation, right? Seeing the truth. I do think this could be successful. So it's more than likely just stuff going on in your heads where you're kind of mirroring each other. You're unable to make a decision. You need to just sort of take off the rose-colored glasses and really focus on the situation. Make sure this person's focused on you for the right reasons, that they're not coming towards you just for someone to pay half the bills, share the responsibility, but then they have a prenup that really, be careful what you get caught in. Yeah, I feel it could be just thinking, and it could be past relationships, right? Not repeating mistakes of the past. So yeah, we have the devil energy. You want to make sure, right? I feel like there's someone here is very much obsessed with their money. Okay, someone's very much maybe a workaholic, married to their job. This could be somebody who there's something, it doesn't have to be toxic, as I feel, especially with this deck, it's very much someone who's focused on the money. Okay, very much. It's almost an unhealthy attachment to money. So you have to watch that. But I do see a Capricorn. Some of you, it's a Capricorn, and this person's very much hardworking, very focused, very driven. Could be yourself looking at them. They could be looking at you. I do think you're both kind of obsessed with each other. I actually feel this could be good. I know it sounds bizarre, but I get, as soon as I said that, I got little goosebumps. I feel like it's more stuff going on in your head because you're both very wise. You're both very intelligent. Like, right, from past relationships, situations, to be careful what you get caught up in when it comes to financial agreements, living together, being married, whatever the situation. Okay, this could even be a situation where it's two people building a business in a community. There may be too many people involved. I actually feel the two of you need to kind of maybe spend some time alone, away from people. Don't listen to what other people have to say so much. It's the two of you coming together, okay, to build each other up. So yeah, clearing out negative thoughts, negative energy, getting out of your head, releasing something and letting go. But definitely sleep on it before you make a decision. Don't rush into anything. All right, Pisces. Yeah, so judgment, clearing your head before you make a decision is what it's saying. Let go of something you need to let go of, or they do. Definitely some strong Libra energy in this reading. I see some strong Taurus energy. I see Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Yeah, pretty much every sign here. I'm not seeing a lot of emotion at this point, except for right here where somebody who was, more focused on their money, focused on self. This is someone who may be like, oh, I don't know, I've been living alone a long time. Am I ready to put some energy and attention into someone? Are they going to need me too much? Are they going to be needy? Like, that's what I kind of feel with this person. They may have had a relationship where they had a partner who was just really needy but never really reciprocated or paid the bills, didn't do their share, but they were always like needy, right? So I kind of feel that energy. So watch out, a little beware. I feel like a lot of it's past thinking. So here we go, Temperance. Temper your thoughts, your passions, your emotions. Okay, this is about looking back. Is this person right? Are they right for you or are they not? You might be comparing somebody. It's possible too, someone may go with introspection. They may be seeing you differently than they did before. If you're dating someone and they got kind of an impression of you, and time's going on, you're kind of back and forth, things are starting to move forward between the two of you, and they may be starting to see things differently. And it does look more positive. It honestly does. This is someone who is very focused on the money in a relationship. This is someone who's worked hard for what they have. So yeah, they're a little afraid of being hurt, right? They have some fear to do with their money, the loss of all their hard work. So flip it as you will, because I do see this manifesting, this mirroring. So take care. I feel like you'll work it out. I do see there's going to be some truth and some clarity. I do feel, make sure you get everything that you need. You may cut this person out. You might decide not to move in with them, but I actually feel like it could be successful for most of you, as long as you just pay attention, learn everything you need to learn about the contract negotiation, okay? How this is going to go. Are you on the same page, the same path? Do you like the way you live? Because there's definitely something to do with that here, with a couple. Okay, so I do see success, and I'm hoping you do. All right, take care. Bye for now.